You forgot to add yourself to the stream. There you go. Hi, baby.
Hey,
We gotta remember to do
you want to add yourself, or
that. I will here just.
and then if
I
it
got
works, we can do it over again.
Yeah. Well, you might have to copy the link again
Hmm.
because I'm not
Sorry about
seeing the
that, folks.
link.
We're just trying something, and this is just a short little deal you're doing here. Uh,
You might have to put the link up again.
okay.
Now we're gonna get feedback.
We're gonna get feedback.
Well, I'm picking up a lot of feedback.
Yeah, I don't know why though.
I may not be able to join the chat. I mean, I can sit back here and be on the chat from back here, but I can't be through mine because we're getting a lot of feedback on the phone.
Well, I just do it the old-fashioned way. Then we just,
Well, I can move a little closer, but I want to stay farther back from the computer to see if it might help with the sound. Like I said, we're testing it and stuff.
Ray, this is a test, so if you
Bear
wanna,
with us.
yeah, if you want to come on in, just wait a few minutes. This is just a test. So we were having problems with our volume the other day, but we thought I'd try something a little different. But this is just a test.
I'll come a little bit closer, but I'm going to stay farther back, so maybe it doesn't interfere with the sound as much.
Anyway, if you see it back there, that's my wife Heidi back there.
Hello.
Yeah, we're having problems with sound, and we had a nice little discussion about just everyday life. And
For those of you who were unable to hear us yesterday, we were talking about my family and how they treat us, which, in our opinion, they treat us like garbage. We have ones that'll spy on us, other ones that just think they run everything themselves. I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, Mark and I have been married now going on for 10 years, and we've been trying to get a place of our own for what, the last 8?
pretty much.
And I think we did find a place back shortly after we were married, but the house was a literal death trap. The landlord, instead of fixing the ceiling, let's cover it up with tile. So the ceiling was coming down, literally, because he just kept adding on to it. The floor, instead of fixing the floor, let's just put tile and linoleum over the top, which built the floor up, which basically shrank everything in the middle. So, and then our dog slipped and fell down the stairs to the upstairs. So we were like, no, we're not gonna. If our dog's gonna fall down the steep stairs, there's no way we're getting that house. So we backed out of it.
Yeah,
and we've been looking for a place ever since. No references, so we can't rent. We have pets, we can't rent. We tried for a home loan. Well, we don't qualify unless we raise over $60,000. Yeah, come on. If I had $60,000, I'd buy a cheaper house. But the house I'm looking at is not a price, and they won't let us get a loan even though we have the good credit scores. I mean, we're not asking any one person out there to say, okay, hey, I got money. No, we're not asking anybody for that. I mean, we're trying to do this all on our own. I mean, if my family could kind of help us and look like locating a place that might be available, but we aren't even getting any of that stuff. Or if anybody knows of a place for rent that they would allow pets and stuff like that, that's great. I mean, let us know. I mean, we've been looking for things. I mean,
yeah.
But like we said, if you've never lived outside of, like with me, my childhood home, I've never lived outside my childhood home. It's the house I've lived in for 42 years. I'm 45. We moved in when I was almost 3. And I've lived there my entire life. So how do you get references to rent a place? Could someone please explain that to me? I don't know how I'm supposed to get references on how well I could take care of a place when I've lived in my childhood home. Yes, I know how to clean. I know how to take care of everything. I mean, that's not an issue and stuff, but it's how do you prove that to somebody who's renting out their home? And Mark has lived with former in-laws and my family and his parents and stuff when he was younger, or grandparents, foster homes, orphanage, whatever.
I've been through the whole 9 yards. So.
And that's another story for another day. We've probably discussed it in the past too, but pretty much everything we talk about we've discussed before, but we don't know how much has been heard and all that. So we like to rehash the issue, so to speak. But I mean, how do you get references if you've never been out there to try and rent a place? I mean, and then making sure you have enough money and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, we can get a dog. Excuse me, I got tongue tied, folks. How do you get enough for like a deposit, the first month's rent, last month's rent, and all that, unless you're guaranteed you're going to be able to rent it? I mean, I don't want to save up enough money for that place and then be told, oh, well, the rent's a little higher on this place. Sorry, you didn't get the place you were wanting to rent. I mean, things could change. Or they just said, oh, we need a security deposit for your pets per month. I'm sorry. My pets and stuff are just that. They're my pets. You shouldn't be charging me an extra 100 to 150 for my pets if you're still going to make me pay for any damages to your property.
Exactly.
Because I could be taking that 100 to 150 bucks to pay for any damages. So, I mean, we're kind of stuck in a rut right now. And I know they always say the good things come to those who wait and the Lord provides for those who help themselves. But I mean, we're doing everything to try and get us out of there. I'm looking up different houses, different areas here in Iowa. I've tried to look around like his old hometown in Chicago, but the rents there are way expensive. We can't afford that. That'd be like 2 to 3 months salary just for a month rent. And we can't afford that. And I mean, it just hurts and stuff that nobody out there wants to help. You hear these like home loan places. We want to help you. We want to see you reach your goals, which is what I've been told. Because I was emailing back and forth with one company recently. And they're like, we want to see you reach your goals. We want to see you be able to move out and get your own place and start your own lives and stuff like that. But then when I fill out the application, oh, sorry, you don't qualify. You don't have enough money. Well, Mark's on disability. We can't have that much in assets. For his assets, we can only have $3,000 in assets because of his disability. That means on top of the $3,000 in assets, he can own a house with land and one car. Meaning we have to share a car unless we can get him off the disability, but it's finding work. In order for us to find work, we have to find a house in the town. Where we live now, there's nothing. I mean, we just got a Dollar General put in within the last, 6 months or so that they finally opened. Well, they aren't hiring anybody. The one lady that we know that works there, most of the time, she's the only one working. I mean, come on. Places are supposed to have at least 3 to 4 employees at all times. Why is there only one employee working an entire store? She has to be at the checkout counter. She has to stock shelves, help customers with any questions that they have. That's not hard. That's not right except for her. And then 7 days a week, she never gets time off. That's wrong. So we don't want to work in the town where we're at right now. We want to be able to move and find something somewhere else. So again, I'm hoping the sound is coming through since I'm sitting back farther. If not, I hope somebody jumps in and tells us so that we know. It doesn't look like anybody's in our live chat right now.
They're probably coming later if they
Yeah.
decide to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day we had a whole mess of people. We had Sign came in, we had Missy came in,
Mhm.
we had what's the name come in?
Rebel stopped in for like a couple seconds.
Yeah.
But and then we had Ricky,
Yeah.
aka Performance Report. Thanks for all the
Yeah.
help on that too. I'm still waiting and stuff, so I'll look into getting that as soon as I can. I may have to wait till he gets his next monthly money since we're having issues. But yeah, I mean, trying to find a place for us and stuff, it's not easy and stuff. This is the only time we ever get away from the place we live at, and it's when we hitch a ride with my mother when she goes to craft shows. I'm somewhat of a crafter, but not like my mother is. So, I mean, I do work on things, but not enough. Someday I plan on making like a short video showing things I have made and stuff. The item that started it all on me getting started in crafting, it was for a contest. I actually got, I think, second place on the very first item I ever made, which is awesome and everything. But like I said, I do it, but it's just with my vision and stuff. I can't focus on the same item for very long without seeing double, and that's not good. I don't like walking around looking like I'm cross-eyed. But on to other subjects and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot that we've been wanting to talk about and stuff. And I'm not sure if anybody knows or has had the same problem. We've noticed in our comments a lot when we paint pictures and upload them. On some of them, like almost immediately after we upload them, we get a comment and it's like a link to a bad, I don't know what you call it, like a section of YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned that they're called porn bots. We're not sure if
Does
anybody
anybody
else
ever
has
get
had that
those in the
issue.
channel?
Yeah. Has anybody out there had the same issues, and what can we do to prevent that from happening? Is there anything we can do to stop it? And because we have had to mute and report 20 to 30 a week
It's not more.
times. And I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, we want good comments and stuff, but not links to some channel that shouldn't even be on YouTube at all.
No.
I mean, I'm sorry. There's porn sites out there, folks. Don't put it on YouTube. YouTube is for people with families and to share their videos and stuff like that. We don't need the adult material. I mean, yes, we accept like what one of Mark's friends and stuff does. We accept that because she has hers as age restricted. That's okay. But when it comes to our channel that's not age restricted, keep that crap off of our channel. And whoever is doing this porn bot stuff, please stop. Have respect for other people out there and stuff. I mean, YouTube is not just for you. Well, so whoever's behind the porn bot situation, please stop. Just take it to another site. If you want porn, go to a porn site. There's plenty of them out there. Heck, probably 80% of the internet is porn anymore. Heck, people are turning Instagram into porn sites. And that's wrong, because that's not supposed to happen. Facebook became a porn site most of the time, and yet we got in trouble for it.
I'm not going to disclose any names in that, but I had a friend a long time ago who, well, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disclose any name, but he entered the YouTube site, and I think he was just trying to find out how it worked, or how far he pushed limits.
Mhm.
And he had this like lady, half man, half woman, walking her stuff. She was in there all together, I guess I could say. And I just told him to her, be careful. And he kind of came back at me, and he was like, I know what I'm doing, and just don't tell me what to do and all this. And long story short, he came back at me in a kind of a whiny voice. He really wasn't, but he came back and said, they shut down my channel. I was like, yeah, I told you, be careful. And you threw back at me, I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me what to do. And
He's had his channel shut down like 3 times. This is like the 3rd time he's had his channel up and running.
now I think he's more careful.
He does push the limits a little bit. Like he uploaded a video not long ago. Some friends of his on another website. Again, I'm not going to disclose what website because then if somebody that knows him and stuff sees this, they can report back to him. But he took and uploaded a video of some of his friends from another website that were snipping holes in their shirts and then like shaking for the camera. Again, that's okay, but it's pushing it. You're trying to push the like being sexy and stuff. Keep it on other sites. Again, we don't need all that over here. I mean, we're trying to keep YouTube clean. I mean, at least for our channel. I mean, I don't care what other people do on their channels and stuff, but I mean, if you're gonna do it, make sure your whole entire channel is age restricted, not just this video is age restricted. No, make your whole channel age restricted. Make it to where children can't see it. I mean,
and speaking of all that, I guess I want to come forward and say, I apologize because I know if she's out there, I hope she's listening or not, that's okay, but I hope she watches this too. I was making a fool of myself, and I was being a little flirty every now and then, but I guess I kind of pushed the limits, and she didn't tell me how far. I'm not going to say no names and keep it quiet.
she knows.
Yeah, and I was acting a fool, so I'll state here that I am deeply sorry, but everybody else was having fun. But I guess it was too far and having fun. And you never told me how far I could go on that. But I just hope we're still friends and just don't put that to a side. Anyway, kind of moving on what you were talking about. We have like so many things to talk about um, on our live stream. The other day we were cutting in, cutting out, and you know,
And it would be nice to know how our sound is today. So if anybody does come in, let us know. Can you hear us?
yeah,
I mean, can you hear him clearly? Can you hear me? Is it cutting out when one of us or both of us talks?
oh, did you check on the phone how we sound?
That's when I was getting the feedback. So I was through my account.
Let me see if we're coming in.
Well, I got mine up already, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying that it was getting a lot of feedback. And,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, when it comes to YouTube, I mean, there's a lot and stuff that I mean, I want to talk about. I mean, I've probably covered it in the past and stuff like that. But again, not knowing if anybody has heard us, and
See, like we're talking about, people are lucky out there. They get to go live every day of their life when they get a chance. Unlike us, we have to wait till we get to a motel, a hotel, and us, we shouldn't have to wait, and that's wrong. And we feel like we're restricted only to go live at a motel or hotel because of the fact that, like you were talking about earlier, there's people at our house, the people at our house, they listen in and they tend to twist our words around. The eavesdrop, if you want to say that, you want the eavesdrop, and you got people who are constantly rude. I mean, how you talk about TV, and then they talk about us and the TV, and it's like I'm thinking people have a volume button on there, and someone's like turn the volume down, and I was saying the other day, I came to a family, and I feel like I'm like the black sheep of the family. I should have to feel like that. No, I got
it's
people
been
who,
that way since day one.
yeah, I got people in there who think very little of me. They think, as I kept telling Heidi, I was like, they got the crown on top of their head and they think their stuff don't stink. I'm like, yeah, I could smell a mile away. And that's just wrong. I shouldn't have to feel like that. They intimidate me on their action, on what they do and what they say. It's like The Rock, how I say, just bring it. Well, mentally wise, you can't doing that. They're kind of egging me on to see how far I could go. And I should have to deal with this. That's why I call them the black sheep of the family, because they don't like me and I don't like them.
Oh heck, I've lived my entire life and I don't like them. I
So
mean,
there you
like I
go.
said, like I keep telling everybody, don't get me wrong. I love my family. I'm blessed that I have a family that's cared about me enough, never gave me away or anything like that, and took good care of me my entire life. But now that we're all adults, it's like, oh my gosh, we should have all just separated right as soon as we graduated high school instead of staying in the same house. But nobody did. Oh, sure, they got the college experience. I didn't. Oh, yeah, I was denied college. And now it's just, I have this thing where I don't like to go out and talk to a lot of people that I don't really know. So it's like hard for me to try and do like college even through the internet or anything like that. I mean, I just freak out when it comes to doing things. And I think it's because I've been out of school now for so long that I don't know if I could even succeed in it. So I'm just trying to find ways to make money on my own and all that. So, but my family's really made it hard for me and stuff. I mean, my little brother and my older brother and my sister and stuff, man, they treat us like crap.
Ooh,
I mean, don't like I said, don't get me wrong, I love them, they're my family. But they need to stop acting like they're in charge of everything and I'm not.
they don't care.
I mean, yeah, my brothers are co-owners of the house with my mother, which will change upon her death. Hopefully that's 20 or so years away yet.
Well, see, there's a backstory before that was
Yeah,
said.
my dad passed away a few years
Her
back.
dad used to be the co-owner of the
His
house.
wish.
Yeah, her dad used to be the co-owner of the house, and when he passed out on the bill to the rest of the families. That being
We
said,
made it to where the boys became the owners.
yeah,
But mom
so
didn't remove her name because she didn't want us kicked out.
yeah.
Had my brothers taken on full ownership of the house, Mark and I would have been on the street.
No, you know how you have like bullies in school? I gotta live with these bullies 24/7. It's like they pick on me certain ways. I mean, they don't come up to me, but it's like mentally wise, the things they do, the things they say, and it just irritates me. It's like that little itch in the back of your back you can't reach. It's like that, and they don't care. And I'm just like, you know, jokingly wise, I'm like, is there such thing as a tongue doctor out there? Does anybody know about a tongue doctor? Yeah, I'm sitting back here. I'm trying to bite my tongue every day of my life. I'm trying not to say nothing, but it's like The Rock. He says, "Just bring it, just bring it." I'm trying to bite my tongue not to bring it. Huh. Hey, can you hear us out there? I know we've been talking a lot, but can you hear us both out there, or how are we coming in? Good. Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just that when we're both close to the computer, we have distortions.
But yeah, anyway, imagine living with bullies or bully in-laws, I should say, or I call them outlaws. Imagine, imagine living with them 24/7 every day. You wake up to them, you hear them, you see them. It's like, how do you get rid of bullies in that class? It's like, you know, I just try ignoring them. One of them, takes the dogs for a walk, and they take them to the park, and it's just like, you know, I worry. And if you don't know who our dogs are, we have a video way back in our deal somewhere of what dogs looks like. One's a big dog, one's a little dog, uh, Samson, and their name is Remy, Mojo, Magic.
Remington.
Sorry.
Remy for short. Remington is his full name, though.
Yeah. And like I said, if you don't know who they are, we have a
Go back
video
and watch
way
the
back there
videos.
somewhere. Look at videos, you'll see who they are. One's a black and white dog, one's a golden tan color. Real nice
Which
dog.
is bringing on another subject of how my brother calls it brown all the time. He's not brown. He's a golden color. He's not a brown color.
Yeah,
Get it straight. He
see,
has a name.
that's what I'm talking about. Intimidating. Intimidating. That's just wrong. To a guy like that, I just want to go up and smack his teeth out of his mouth.
Yeah. And that would work. I
But
remember when I was little, I hit him in the head with a rock, and that didn't work. That was just an accident. No, in all honesty, I didn't mean to hurt him and stuff. We were just chucking rocks at each other when we were little. I was 7, he was 4.
yeah. But I did send a link. If you want to hop in and talk with us, show yourself and be our guest. I got to think. I'm not like that. That's why I gave a link. Anybody can jump in and talk for a bit and go from there.
It's up to whoever's out there.
But yeah, we still have so much to cover because we tried talking the other day, and I don't care. It's like a broken record, but we want to talk about our foodies out there.
Oh,
Yeah, we have so much to cover on that, and we want to talk about family, and I mean, not that's going to do any good because when we go back to the house, we got to do the same old thing. It's like the SOS, same old stuff. I'm not going to say what it means, and because everybody turns on because I say the same old.
SSDD.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what that
Yeah.
stands for.
But see, we can talk about it until stuff freezes over, and it's not going to help us any. We got to deal with bullies when we get back. But see, here we're at this like Super 8 motel, and here we get a little bit of a reprieve. But on the downside, we miss our 2 boys, our 2 dogs we have at the house. So it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. A good thing we get away, but a bad thing we miss our 2 boys, but then yet turn into another good thing because we get home they wash their face.
They pile on the lovely
No,
ladies.
no, I keep asking Heidi. It says, what would happen if one day we came home and they just look at us like,
You were thinking
yeah.
that we went through a time loop and
I'm like,
went somewhere else.
I'm like, hey, is this even a dog? Why is my face all dry? Because me and her go shopping. We go. Well, I come with my mom and her mom. we go shopping, and long story short, when we go home, our dog knocks us over, and we have tongue in our face, and they go nuts, they're happy. I'm
They
sure.
don't even give us time to get the farm into the house.
Yeah. I'm sure when you guys go shopping and you guys come home, I don't know if you have cats or dogs, whatever it may be. I'm sure you guys get home, your dog or cat attacks you. He's like, "Mommy, Dad's home," and they're just all happy to see you, and it's like that. But that just kind of makes your day. It's like coming home from work. Your dog's happy to see you. All right, in this case, both dogs are happy to see you. And that's just the way you come home. You can come home from anywhere. Sometimes me and her go down to post office once in blue moon. I thought you attack us. It's like we're gone forever. No, we're not. That's the joy of having two dogs. But if you have two dogs, two cats, make sure you know their names. Because around our house, like you said earlier, sometimes they give our dogs a bad name, and that can confuse them. It's like, what is my name? Is that my name, or is this my name? And that's just wrong. You know, we've had these dogs. We had,
They were babies.
yeah. And on the part one of the video, I was telling about. I don't know if anybody heard that one. We had Charlie. He was part corgi and part Chihuahua. He was mostly yellow and white, and we had him for how long?
We had him for 3 months. Well, he was 3 months old when he passed away. We technically only had him for like a month at most.
Yeah, and Parvo took him over, and unfortunately, it was like on a Sunday,
Well,
and
he got sick on a Friday evening, but the vet was already closed that day. So we were like, well, maybe we can hold it off till Monday. And so, seeing as our vet is not open on weekends, but we thought, okay, he's not very, very ill yet. We can wait till Monday. And all come Monday, we took him in. They said, well, he's going to have to stay. Well, we got the call. He didn't make it. So they wanted to test our other little dog, which was a full brother to him. And we took him in, and he spent 5 days fighting parvo in the vet's office. So, we lost a little 3-month-old pup to parvo. And the lady that we got him from and stuff was like, oh no, I took the mother in and had her shots and stuff while she was pregnant and stuff. And there shouldn't be no parvo in there and stuff like that. But it wasn't that. It was from animal waste after the pups were born that had been tracked into the house by her kid. I see that. Her kid tracked animal waste into the house, which Pups got a hold of. And it made her bad because it made the pup sick, and she didn't seem to care and stuff as long as her mother dog was fine. And well, I mean, you got to take care of animals and stuff because she should have gotten the pups their first shots and stuff before ever placing them in other homes. And she didn't do that. But well, at least the one is still healthy and stuff. I mean, he's 7 years old now, so we still have him and our older dog. And well, hopefully we'll have him for a few years more. I'm not really sure, but we'll just see what time provides and stuff on that one. But now moving on and stuff, I know Mark mentioned foodies, and that's something I really want to touch on, is because Mark and I watched several different foodies, and we don't really have a problem with people doing food challenges and stuff set up by restaurants or whatever. But I mean, I think for being a professional and stuff, they should stick to just doing challenges in restaurants to do like their foodie thing. But when it comes to just going to a restaurant, like this one, he has a habit of all you can eat buffets. He won't go to any other restaurants. It's just all you can eat buffets. But he's got it set in his head that because I'm a professional eater, I'm a professional foodie, I can just eat up everything that this restaurant has in their all you can eat buffet. And I think that's so horrible. Because of the fact that you're a professional foodie, you can eat tons and tons and tons and tons of food without getting sick or saying, oh, I'm full or whatever stuff. That's not right. When an all-you-can-eat restaurant and stuff says, okay, $50 for all you can eat. Okay, they're going by what normal people. Like, say what Mark and I would do. We go into an all-you-can-eat restaurant. We pay $15. We eat maybe what, two, three
No.
plates. But this guy can go through 10, 20 plates of food. He just keeps bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, bring me more, bring me more, bring me more. And then when they find out, oh my gosh, you ate like several $100s worth of our inventory, and you're only paying this price. I mean, come on, use some brains, use your like normal brain capacity, and say, wait a minute, I am a professional eater. Let's have some respect. Maybe there's other people in this restaurant that want the food. They do have the right to service other people and stuff. I mean, like say if we were to go in a restaurant at the same time this guy was in there, we would be denied even eating anything because he's in there and he thinks it's all for him. This guy literally does that. I don't care if somebody else is wanting catfish or whatever is on the all you can eat buffet tables. He thinks it's all for him and his friends. I mean, he's gone in when restaurants were trying to clean up at night, where he was the last one. And they would stay and stay and stay and keep eating, not even really waiting. They're cleaning up the restaurant. They're trying to close down for the night.
And if I might add, I don't know if she said it or not. He also shows bad body functions.
Oh yeah, cleans it's all burping, but who leans to the side to
Lean
burp?
to the left.
I
Lean
mean,
to the right.
seriously, you're leaning to the side. You're doing the. Who does that to burp? I've seen people do it to fart, to pass gas, but not burp.
And that's just
And
wrong.
and I'm sorry, I've taken these little classes and stuff. I know how the body's anatomy works and stuff. To all these foodies who claim, oh, if I sit here and bounce up and down or wiggle side to side like this and all that, that all the food I just consumed is going to immediately leave my stomach and go who knows where, so I can keep piling it more. Sorry to tell you that. That's not how it works.
No.
The food has to digest and then slowly work out of the stomach. You've just learned how to stretch it beyond what it's supposed to be. I mean, so don't sit there and say, "Oh, so much is empty now because I bounced around, I just shook around and stuff, and I made more room." No, that's not how the body works.
See, we're not one to say people names
Yeah, I don't do that.
or mention. Like she said, thanks for stopping in.
I don't appreciate what was said right there. That is kind of a little rude. I don't appreciate somebody coming into our lives and saying that again, we're not.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that was a bit rude. I mean, you can say hello, but don't go any further than that. This is not an adult channel. We keep it open to people of all ages.
Yeah, so Kevin just said that. But let's get back on track and
But yeah, back to the foodies and stuff. I mean,
there was like I was telling you, we don't disclose any names or people's channels. Um there's people on another channel way back when who said all kind of bad language and burping, belching, farting. That they think that was okay. You don't do that. That's just wrong.
and there's been lesser ones that have fewer subscribers who've actually gotten flagged numerous times for bodily functions.
Yeah.
Okay, enough with the bad talking. If that's all you're gonna do, please leave our channel.
Yeah.
I don't need to know what your body's doing right now.
Okay, yeah.
That's not what our channel's about.
No. But yeah, we're trying to keep our channel clean. I know our channel may cuss and swear. Good
But
for
we
you.
don't do that here. We don't talk sexual on this channel.
No. That's like I was doing, the other day, and yet I have apologized now because I know people like to have fun on YouTube and push limits and just see how far you can go. Um,
Okay, I'm sorry, but you're gonna be blocked if you keep it up because that's rude. You're coming onto our channel and talking that way. That's not what our channel is about. If you want to talk pornographic ways, then take it to another site where there's pornography where you can talk about that. Not here. Stay off our channel. That's what you're gonna do. I'm sick of people doing that and stuff. I mean, that is so rude. I mean, we don't go into your channels and start talking that way. So please keep it off of ours.
I'm gonna block them all.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's what we do. If you're gonna talk that way to us, then yeah, we will block. Because we don't need that kind of talk on our channel. I'm sorry. That was just extremely rude. I don't care what your body's doing and stuff or what you like and stuff like that. This is our channel. If you want to join in on our discussion and talk to us politely, that's fine. But don't come in and just leave comments like that. That's just extremely rude. But yeah, like I was saying on foodies and stuff, yeah, there was one channel they eat a lot of, they do like extreme hot foods and stuff like that. Well, they had problems with burping, belching, farting, and all that. They got flagged twice. If they end up with the third one, they lose their channel, which I'm not even sure if they have or not. Okay, that's enough of this crap. Stay off our channel.
They can't get in fast enough. Good grief, people.
Every time somebody posts that stuff, you're getting blocked.
Where are people coming from?
They're just being rude.
You know, we don't allow that type of stuff in our channel. We're gonna send you guys packing.
I don't know who you are or why you think you're being so damn funny out there. And sorry for my language, but I'm sick of this and stuff. I mean, I am married to this man right here on camera with me. I do not appreciate being talked to in a certain way from any other man out there. I mean, yeah, Mark and I might have a special type of relationship, but I like to get to know people and stuff before they start acting so rude. Like, I want to do this to you, and I'm this way, and stuff like that. No, don't come on my channel and talk like that.
You know, Heidi had mentioned Facebook a long time ago, and once again, I'm not going to disclose any names or anything like that, but we used to belong on Facebook before we left because to me it was just so much drama. I was trying to do what everybody else was doing, and I'm the one who got in trouble, but everybody else was allowed to get his murder. And by that being said, I knew one sweet lady in there who, Heidi knows her. She had, well, what is she doing? What's she doing? I thought that was pretty cool. And I had other friends beside her, and it's just the opposite of that. I
All they
can't.
wanted was the one thing and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say this because I know you guys make customs for a new channel, but I'm not gonna say what it is. But they want to ask, how's this looking? How's that looking? Or, I'm trying to make this really clean. Um,
Yeah, I might have mentioned pornography and stuff earlier, but that does not mean we allow to talk on our channel. I was just saying that if you're going to be doing stuff like that, take it to another website. There are plenty of sites for that.
yeah,
But I mean, and I don't want to get too loud because there are other people in this hotel, and I don't want the sound to carry through the doors and down the halls. So please keep your crap off our channel. Because if I get too loud, I might get a complaint from a neighbor. And I don't want that because I don't want to get us kicked out of the hotel that we paid for.
yeah. All I'm trying to do is do a nice, decent live stream. You know, that's just it. We always have a trouble in live stream. This is what I'm talking about. If it's not in real life, we always have problems on YouTube. That wasn't called for. We try to talk about it, our everyday life. We try to talk about foodies, and just stuff like that in general. It's like it's ridiculous. Every day, me and Heidi, sit in our little bedroom, watch our little TV, watch our Blu-ray, and watch YouTube videos. And that being said, we like to watch all of our food and whatnot. And there's a few good ones out there, but mostly they do the bad thing. Like you're talking about, they see how much food they can eat, and sometimes they overeat, and they don't care. Then they burp, belch, fart. It's ridiculous. we have female foodies, we have male foodies, and sometimes
There's one female that she's like on a pathway to act like everybody, just like the men.
okay,
What kind of advice?
okay, Tom Jones, what kind of advice you looking for? Because we've had people that come in here who said some wrong things. What kind of advice you looking for? Hope it's clean. If it's a clean question, we'll answer. But it's not, sorry, we can't answer that. It better be a clean answer. Question, excuse me. Anyway, we never saw this coming. Why is it that all I want to do is just how to get attacked at a house by family bullies? It's like they don't care what they do, they don't care what they say. They try to watch a little TV and they talk higher than that.
Okay, off the channel. You're blocked.
No, sorry, Tom, you're gone.
That was just rude because one, you're not seeing two men.
Sorry.
That was a bit rude and stuff. Stay out. I mean, it says they're only blocked for 5 minutes, but well, we'll just keep blocking and stuff. I mean, this is disgusting. And no, you're not watching two men. I may not look like the traditional sexy model lady out there, folks, but this is reality. This is my life. I'm a woman. I'm not a guy. That's my husband. And if you can't respect us on our channel, stay off our channel.
Good grief.
And for one thing, how would they know the size of anybody's you know what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are we naked? No,
I don't cuss. I don't swear. Sure, I might act a little silly now and then, but why must a person like us be serious 24/7 days of our lives?
well, and two, no offense, but like with what that one person just said right there. Why do you have to go on to somebody's live stream and be so rude as to talk like that? Did we say anything to you like, oh, hey, Mr. Tom Jones, you're so ugly, your face is horrible, you need to stop this and stuff, or go get bashed in just to make your face look. We don't make fun of you. We don't say things to you.
Thank you, Louise.
Well, at least finally somebody positive. And I hope that's in a good way because we've had a bunch of bad things so far. But I mean, we don't go on to other people's backup and stuff because they can only be blocked for so long. But
And
keep blocking that one because I'm sorry, we don't appreciate bad comments on our live streams. I mean, I wish we could block them permanently, but somehow it's only blocked for like 5 minutes. But no, we don't go on to people's channels and call them names, make fun of them, or say anything bad to them. So why come and attack us? We've never done anything to anybody. We just talk about what we want to talk about. We don't badmouth stuff. And even if we do say something negative about like certain people, we don't say names. We've never once used names on here about anybody. So there'd be no way anybody would know who we're talking about. I mean, well, glad yours is like that because that ain't ours because ours are nice and clean. And I don't have one. So there you go. Good to know that his is smelly. Thank you for telling us. We don't care. You need to stay off our channel permanently. I'll be writing down the names and then trying to find block them permanently. This is bull. I'm about ready just to close up shop and say live streaming is done. That's the way people are today and stuff. I mean, I don't know what give anybody the daggone right to come in and start saying foul things to us. What did we ever do to you? David Abel or whatever, Wheelbarrow or whoever the heck is posting all these. What did we ever do to any of you? We don't even know you, and yet you come in and you start talking foul to us. Yeah, and this is how I get people. If you take me off, this is real life. This is reality. This is what you get. Sorry to hear that. Didn't know we were taking and being advice givers, but not much I can do about that. Sorry to hear your boyfriend's probably cheating on you. I'm not ready just to say screw it.
I can't put these people in timeouts fast enough.
I know. I'm like I said, I'm about ready to just say live chat's over. Thanks to these idiots that think they own the whole thing.
Can I refresh this?
Unfortunately, I don't think we can. Yeah.
Hang on, everybody. We're gonna try something.
User in a timeout and block.
Yeah. Um,
Saying care.
yeah, look at all that.
Yeah, I think in a way we might end up having to. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry and stuff. Now this Louise Sterling is being an idiot too.
No,
Sorry, but I think our live stream is finished for the day.
yeah.
Live stream's over.